Is it possible to give over just the facts surrounding William of Norwich without reference to the specific book? Is there like an historical account that's undisputed as to what happened?
There isn't, but there is a mention a decade or so later in a chronicle that mentions that something like this has happened amongst the enormities of the period known as the Civil War. It's a period where there was just the crown of England was disputed between King Stephen and Matilda. In a chronicle that refers to that period, it says, and all sorts of bad things happen, and it mentions that sort of,
Something bad happened,
but it's not at all. It's detailed. It's not based on it. It clearly is based by some sort of, a chronicler hears things and puts them together in his chronicle. So the frustrating and fascinating, and for an historian, the really challenging thing is, how do you write about an event through an extremely biased and indeed fantastical rendering of it? And even how do you write at the level of, I got bored by saying, it was alleged, as our author claims, constantly reminding us. But I do think that the text itself, to which you will take us later, the text itself is an historical fact. That is to say, it's a product of the mid-12th century. It's a product of a certain type of monastic culture, emphases within Christian culture about certain types of qualities in religious life. And it's also enabled by the fact that there was a proximity between Jews and Christians in these times, as I just described.